Welcome, everyone. Welcome into Purple Lunar Rose Tarot and Astrology. Tonight, we're going to be looking at the fire signs Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And we are looking at next week, guys, September 10th through September 16th. Remember, we're always a week ahead, guys. So if you want to know what's happening this week, you can find that over on our YouTube channel under the live tab. Hi, Diana. Don't forget, guys, we are on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. Let me know, do we have sound? Everything's okay? I didn't have any issues getting it started tonight, so hopefully no Mercury for us, right? We are going to talk about the week, it's the end of Mercury retrograde. I almost called it Mercury again. But it's the end of Mercury retrograde. Remember, we always have shadow periods before and after. So I always say, like, don't get too excited about the dates when it comes to Mercury. We also have several planets retrograde. I'm sure you've heard everyone talking about. Thank you, Diana. But we talked about that in the Virgo new moon last night. So yes, if you guys missed it, please go over there and check it out. You can find it on my Facebook page and our YouTube channel. Hi, Miss L. Yes, please tap that like button, guys. Hi, Rachel. Everyone's starting to come in. So I'm going to start with a collective reading. And I have swapped some cards around. And we're going to use some cards that we're normally used to using for guidance. We're going to use for our energy. Well, we're actually going to use for the entire spread. But we're going to use it for our collective energy too. Hi, Miss Tina. All right, guys, let's get started. It's the end of a very long holiday weekend, right? So I don't know about you guys, but I'm super tired. So I'm hoping that Spirit lets us make these short and sweet tonight. I'm going to start out with angel inspiration. We're going to start with masculine energy first, please. Let's just see where everyone's at. Ooh, I almost forgot the timestamp. Let's do 2:40. All right, so be strong comes out. It is the card that shows the angel on his tiptoe. It's like his big toe, right? And the waves are crashing, and it definitely feels like there could be this energy of struggling to keep balance. That's kind of the energy that I'm picking up. Let's see what comes out for feminine energy. It's almost like you know when you're holding on to the rope and you have like just the last little bit before you know it might slip through your hands type of energy. It's number 31. All right, let's look at feminine energy. Nurture your dreams comes out. So if you guys are following me, you know that I always do a little practice run for myself before we get started. Nurture Your Dreams is number 22, and it is the same card that I got. So I do feel like Divine Feminine very strongly focused on purpose. All right, guys, let's look at that bridging energy. Remember, bridging energy is going to be the spiritual lesson that everyone's learning at the same time. It can be different people, different places, but it's the same lesson at the same time. Look at that. The kindness card comes out in 34, so 3 and 4, 7. We're so far into the new cycle that I almost hate to bring it up, but it's almost like big confirmation that the old karmic cycle is over. We're all having heart chakra activations, right? I wonder if it's because of Mrs. L's heart, power of love activation cards that we use all the time. Very possible, right, Miss L? But there is this energy. The yellow light is definitely giving me an energy of ascension, awakening. And as we ascend, as we awake, we definitely come more into our, it's the compassion, right, guys? Like, I've been having so much compassion for everyone. It definitely used to be more divine masculine energy. Like, I always felt like it was a little bit tougher, a little bit more struggle, a little bit more challenging. For feminine energy, I always felt like it was a little more emotional. But it's interesting because there's this little bit of a swap, right? It's like masculine energy is getting more in touch with their feelings, and feminine energy is getting more in touch with their power, right? But regardless, it's like both energies coming together, closing out and cleansing the old cycle. This is definitely about offering forgiveness too. That's been coming up a lot for our or not collective reading, but your personal readings in the Etsy shop. All right. Archangel Zakiel is on the bottom, and I don't remember what that one is. So we're going to look it up in the book really quickly. Bottom of the deck, the overall energy. Comfort. Look at that. Compassion. You guys, oh, you can't see it because the light stings. But good confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. And forgiveness, right? Surprise. All right. It says Zakiel's gentle, compassionate love brings great comfort when you are fearful, hurt, or grief stricken. He's able to heal and strengthen your heart when it has been wounded. Zakiel will open your heart, helping you to connect to your spiritual self. He will assist you in situations where forgiveness is required, forgiveness of yourself and of others, healing deep emotional wounds. It says, this archangel asks, do you have deep wounds that prevent you from living your life fully? Do you lack compassion for yourself and for others? Tell yourself, I show compassion to myself and others always. And Archangel Zakiel brings emotional healing and forgiveness to my life. So I feel like we really don't need to clarify, right? I definitely get the sense that I picked it up, I want to say, a couple collective readings back, and then definitely in the private readings in the Etsy shop, where it's like we're struggling to forgive. And I don't really understand why, because I feel like I'm at this part in my journey where I do forgive, right? Look at all the purple. But is it possible? I guess it's possible, right? When we say that we've forgiven something and then like later it creeps up on us, right? Um, because maybe we didn't fully release something, or maybe we just told ourselves that we were forgiving something so that we wouldn't have to deal with those energies, right? Miss Al says, took a cat nap with my cat. Well, I'm glad you joined us, Miss L. All right, so I pulled out the elemental wisdom, and we're going to look at be strong for the masculine energy. Look at that. You know, we're going to get some big confirmations tonight. Can you guys tell? Maybe it'll be all week, right? All the elements. Eight of Wands comes out, sudden changes, quick information. Something's coming in quickly. I feel like it's a lot of some things. The Strength card is here. Leo energy definitely could be like internal conflict, but I feel like it's more of having to pull from down deep, right? It's giving me that energy. I always tell the story, you know how you hear the story about like the mom that picks up the van off her child or something, you know what I'm saying? Like has this all of a sudden crazy amount of strength. It's definitely like that, because see how it's be strong and he's having to stand on that toe. I feel like this masculine energy could definitely be under a lot of discomfort, maybe even like physical pain. Funny, the big toe. But I mean, I guess it's not funny, but anyway, Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is walking away from something, leaving something behind. So, I mean, I feel like I do get the sense here that masculine energy could be holding on to something very tightly. And it could, of course, be causing them to feel like they're having to take like one, I don't know. I just feel like things are being thrown at them, and it's like how, you know, one challenging thing after another. The fire signs coming out strongly for the masculine energy. and the water signs. All right, let's look at nurture your dreams. Getting some strong earth energy here, right? You see the tree of life? All right, let's look and see what the feminine is nurturing. 9 of Cups, divine wishes being granted. The High Priestess, wow. And 10 of Swords, I love it. I almost feel bad a little bit. Okay, so 9 of Cups, divine wishes being granted. And it is because you're focused on purpose and not person, right? High Priestess, definitely stepping into power. So 1 major arcana for the masculine energy and 1 major arcana for the feminine energy. Leo coming out strongly for masculine with strength, internal strength. And then, of course, the High Priestess coming out for divine feminine. Definitely about receiving some information, right? Receiving some downloads, activations, starting to study, figure out what those are, what to do with that energy. 10 of Swords tells me that we're all learning. It's bringing us to, like, I'm getting the energy of like full circle, like it's bringing things full circle. But for many of you, it could be this energy of helping you bring a painful life cycle to a completion. All right, let's look at that kindness card. I do feel like the old cycle is finished, and I do feel like for this divine masculine and feminine collective energy, there's definitely a lot of forgiveness that's needed, but it's also compassion. I think if we can tap into our compassionate energies, it would be easier for us to forgive. I think once you understand that no one asks for this, right? I mean, you asked for this, right? That's why your soul, your counterpart comes and awakens you and tells you it's time to get moving. It's time to do things. You have important things to do. All right, let's see what comes out for kindness. So we have 10 of Coins coming out, the Hermit coming out, and Ace of Swords. I love it. On the bottom is 6 of Cups. This is reunion energy. This is also an energy about a gift. And I do feel like, well, I mean, I think it's pretty simple. It's like when you learn to forgive someone, it helps you, right? I mean, it could definitely help the other person too, but it really helps you. When you don't forgive someone, it doesn't really bother the other person, right? It bothers you. And that's what I'm getting with the 10 of Pentacles, the Hermit, and Ace of Swords. So it's like now that you're able to have compassion for each other, masculine and feminine energies, it's like now 10 of Pentacles is goals, accomplishments, achievements, things you want. The Hermit is spiritual. So like this is about spiritual goals and accomplishments and achievements. Ace of Swords, new understanding, new clarity. I'm also hearing the energy of like today. This can be like right now. All right, let's pull a guidance card to close it out, and we'll get started with Aries. So I'm using the Angels and Ancestors, and this is what we're going to use for guidance this week too, for our 4 elements. All right, so the White Witch comes out. It says, be the light. And Medicine Mother comes out. It says, honor your inner knowing. I think there's inner knowing on both sides now. That struggle definitely feels like it's completed. And I will say this, that's going to cause you, if I'm talking to Divine Feminine, that's going to cause you to feel like you trust yourself more. You trust the journey you're on more, your intuition more, and you have less self-doubt. So it's like, you don't need as many confirmations. Now it's almost like, it's funny I say you don't need as many confirmations, but really it's like now you're going to see more confirmations because you don't need them. I know, right? Funny how this stuff works. The White Witch, be the light. I feel like it's just about when I started this journey, it was really important for me to stay in the light. I started this journey. I had this spiritual awakening. I promise you, like my soul just tapped on my shoulder and said, "Hey, it's time to wake up." And then all of a sudden, I just received all of this information, and I was like, "Oh my God, what am I supposed to do with all of this?" Right? But one of the things that I heard repeatedly, was be in the light and stay in the light. Hi, Sandra. And so for the longest time, I thought there was something wrong with our dark side or like the shadow side. I thought there was something so wrong with it that I like refused to do shadow work, or even look at a shadow journal, right? And like I talked bad. I was very judgmental about like certain practices, right? And because I just kept hearing stay in the light, be the light. And so I thought that's what it meant. But I didn't realize that what it actually means is you're the light. So it's like you're on this journey, right? If you're following me, if my messages pull at your heartstrings, it's because you have this, you're in this collective energy, right? And so you went through something that awakened you, and it's helping you heal something in some shape, way, form, or fashion. And when you heal, you are the light. Other people around you get to see how it is that you get these things thrown at you and you're still able to come out on top of the mountain. And I just want to say, if we didn't have the light, we wouldn't be able to see people do it, like escape the darkness, right? We wouldn't be able to see them find their happiness, follow their purpose. We wouldn't have direction, guidance. That's the purpose of the light. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that was helpful. That's going to be your collective energies. Shadow work can be dangerous. Take when doing it. Okay, so that's actually a lot truer than I would like to admit, Miss L. I guess it depends. See, when I first started shadow work, it's very much like skimming the surface, right? Like the top. And it does feel as we move through the process that it definitely can get very emotional, but it's more than that because you can remember things that you didn't even realize you were trying not to remember, right? I think that's probably the reason that people don't like shadow work. And when I first started it, I kept saying like, I don't understand why they kept saying it was so bad or so hard or so whatever. I get it now, right? I get it. Yeah, the deeper you go, the deeper it gets, right? Hi, Tim. All right. Tim, we were just talking. Masculine energy got the Be Strong card, where he's standing on his one toe. And it totally made me think about you. All right, so angel inspiration for the entire weekly spread. Angels and ancestors for our guidance. And of course, the Moonology Oracle to close them out. Well, it's because you sent that picture. I don't know. It was pretty gruesome picture. So I can't start, like, it's embedded in there now. All right. Same, Miss Al, same. And you want to know what I recently learned in my shadow work? Vulnerability. I'm so glad my face isn't on the camera today. um, I'm glad you're doing better, Tim. I forgot a lot of things. I buried a lot of things. I guess that's actually something that our brain, like our mind, does to protect itself. Um, yeah. Yeah. So it's like I am now, because I'm going through the process, it's like I'm digging up these old things that happened to me, like, at very early ages. And it's like, oh wow, like that's crazy. And it's crazy that, like, I should remember, and I don't mean like really early age, I mean like, early 20s. Like I should remember my early 20s. But I imagine the booze, when I was drinking, probably doesn't help with memory. But yeah, it's like as I'm doing the shadow work, I'm seeing different things that, yeah, yeah. All right, let's get started. Let's do 2111 because I like all the ones for Aries. Aries, this is going to be for September 10th through September 16th. Remember, guys, we're always a week ahead. If you want to know what's happening this week and you missed it, you can definitely help our watch time by going over to our YouTube channel and checking under that live tab. Abandonment. It's a strong masculine shadow energy being healed, like as we speak. Same, myself, same. And then I went through this stage of, oh, I can drink a little and stop drinking. I'm over that. No, I guess when you get done, there is like a done, right? Like you don't go back. All right, Aries, let's do energy of the week. Ooh, look, we got it again. 22, nurture your dreams. That's definitely what we're doing, right? Aries too, because North Node just moved into Aries. So it's like we're definitely strongly following purpose. And I just want to say the tree has been sticking out to me all day. So it's like this energy of, this isn't like you just planted a seed. This is like there's some deep roots here. This has been growing for quite some time. I see of course, the smaller one in your hand, but it's like in your mind, you've been growing the situation. You've been caring for it, right? Caring for it, protecting it. All right, Aries, let's look at challenge or obstacle. It's the love card, number 33. It definitely speaks of unconditional love. Lesson learned, we have friendship. There's the mirror. So for those you Aries on the twin journey. And let's look at the outcome before we start clarifying to figure out what is Aries doing this week. Well, pretty clear right there. Face your challenges coming out. And it is that wooden rickety bridge that I just really don't like. I always talk about, like, those bridges you go with someone and then they jump on it and the whole bridge starts wobbling every which way. Number 7, Archangel Raguel is here. Archangel Raguel talks about, like, there's a dispute, there's a disagreement, there's an argument. And this is the archangel between the other angels. So it's like this is the angel that comes in to mediate, right? To take care of the disruption. Archangel Uriel was next. All right, Aries. It's interesting, Aries, because I feel like your dream could have been a lot bigger by now. But it's like something definitely could have gotten in the way. Some challenge that you were fearful of facing. And it's like, this is the week. So you have 22, 33, 37, and 15. All right, let's look at nurture your dreams first. So we have Wheel of Fortune coming out, Jupiter energy, good luck, good fortune, expansion, growth. The Empress coming out. I heard vitality, but it's about creating something, making something, birthing something. Seven of Cups comes out, new options, new choices. I love that I picked the Elemental Wisdom. These were gifted to me by Sandra, guys. But Seven of Cups in the Elemental Wisdom, there's no fire-breathing dragon. There's no, it's almost like the cups, they're not empty. You see the little white butterflies. They're full of, it's not just potential. It's like you can create what you want in this moment, Aries. There's no confusion. There's no clouds covering the cups so that you can't see. All right, let's look at the love card in your challenges or obstacle. It's number 33. It's normally my favorite number, my favorite card in any oracle set, right? But it's really struggling. I'm the Aries. I got all the Aries, right? So it's like I'm struggling to see it under your challenges. All right, so we have Queen of Coins coming out. Oh, I already see. I already know where this spanking is going. The Devil coming out. And Ace of Wands coming out. Aries, Spirit wants you to work on your journey. And Aries, we're rebels. And we like to have fun. Queen of Coins is definitely about learning to become your own resource. The Devil card could be some Capricorn energy. Could be some unhealthy binds, things that you feel bound to. But I will say, again, I picked the Elemental Wisdom. And normally in the Devil card, you see the two people bound at the Devil's feet in the flames. But in this particular tarot set, she's there by herself. It's feminine energy. She's bound there by herself. And then Ace of Wands comes out, fate, destiny. So friendship comes out for lesson learned, and it does show the mirror. It is about self-reflection. It could be definitely some twin energy coming through with the mirror. It's lesson learned to help you with the challenge or obstacle. We have Six of Coins, the Queen of Wands, and Nine of Swords. Six of Coins is about getting assistance, getting help, balancing those scales. The Queen of Wands is about your confidence, Aries. It's about your fire element. Just heard that. And Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is, it's processing, but I'm getting a little bit of stuck energy. Aries, you could have some friends, people around you that you can ask for help. This could also be saying, though, that you're struggling to balance these scales because you're putting your fire element it's like you're worried about other people, Aries. And this fire element should be in your dreams, in your purpose. Somebody told me something this week, Aries. Somebody told me I was giving away something that belonged to me. And I didn't know what it meant for the longest time. And I think I figured it out. It's our energy. It's our energy. Where are we putting our energy? All right, let's look at face your challenges. The Hanged Man comes out. The Tower comes out. And the Sun comes out. And the Hermit is on the bottom. Aries, 3 major arcana is coming out. You're definitely going to have to face something that's challenging this week. I do feel like it could have something to do with your twin journey, or it could have something to do with your friendship, your inner circle. I feel like it's possible that you're being distracted, Aries. I feel like it's possible that you are being shown where your energy is supposed to be used or spent. And I think that it's funny because I think that you believe that you're this rebel. You're this, I can handle the towers. I can go against the grain. I can fight this awakening, right? But I think that it's actually because you're fearful of facing something. And I think that something, Aries, has to do with doing something on your own. He has to cross that bridge on his own. There's no one there. The angel is there. You're highly protected, but you have to have faith. You're not going to see that angel. You have to have faith that that angel is there, Aries, when you're crossing that scary bridge. This could also be about needing to mend something in a friendship. Forgiveness is coming out strongly. I'm not going to pull any more cards for the Tower, Aries, because that's your energy. You are this destructive. Every time you see the Tower, it's exploding. And I mean, I remember, I'm not trying to, like, I have Aries, the Mercury, the Mars, the Sun, all the things, right? But it's like I'm learning on my journey, one, how to rebuild the many towers that I blew up myself. But 2, how to be softer, kinder, more nurturing. And the funny thing is that it starts with, like, yourself, Aries. You have to start with yourself. And for me, I started when I was able to move out of the head space into the heart space, and that's the Hanged Man. That Virgo new moon could be very powerful. It's like it's going to help you face something that you've been fearful of facing for a long time, and it's kept you from being able to grow this dream, this seed that you've planted into this a massive, abundant, rooted, solid dream. All right, Aries, let's pull from angels and ancestors for your guidance. Star Luba. All right, let's just get one, please. You have Stargazer. Set your sights higher. All right. So the message for this card: go beyond your limitations and believe that the impossible is possible. Aries, did you choose something because you thought that something you wanted was impossible? All right, so here's what it says. Do you ever remember wishing on a star when you were a child and in your innocence believing that your wish would come true? The stargazer connects with the energy of the cosmos and reminds you that you have the ability to draw in support from the universe. The Virgo new moon, right? His cloak with its sparkles and lights show that you are closer to the energy of the universe than you think. You don't have to go out looking for it. It's already there. So look beyond where you are and create even bigger dreams, visions, and goals, because with the power and help of the cosmos, those wishes can come true. All right, Aries, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracle. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I think you're going to experience some big change at the beginning of the week, Aries. I do feel like it's going to have to do with your finances, but I feel like it's actually going to help you align. It's going to help you find not only inner happiness, but this outer confidence to go after the things that make you happy. First one to come out, it's time to release negativity. It's going to be full moon in Scorpio. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Aries, there were several scales in your reading. And remember, North Node in Aries, South Node in Libra. Look at the bigger picture. Stargazer, set your sights higher. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Aries. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, please tap that like button on your screen. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all the very good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and then we will move on to Leo. Uh-oh. I dropped the star card when I was shuffling. I wonder if it comes out for Leo, or if that was for Aries, wishing on a star. All right, guys, let's do Leo. Let's do 38, 33. I like those threes. Leo, this is going to be for the week of September 10th through September 16th. This is next week, guys. We're always a week ahead. If you want to know what's happening this week, you can find that under the live tab on our YouTube channel. All right, Leo. So we're using angel inspiration for the whole spread. So let's start with energy of the week, please. We have trust the flow, and it's number 18. Challenge or obstacle. Leo, this is going to have something to do with the retrogrades. Check your emotions. 32. I feel like it's big confirmation, right? It has to do with the retrogrades. Lesson learned. We have embrace change. It's number 29. And outcome, we have seek enlightenment, number 21. All right, so you have 18, 32, 29, 21. On the bottom, there's your card, courage card. Again, I do feel like, just like Aries, there is a little bit of this having to face some big challenges, having to dig deep. The interesting part, though, is the astrology. Remember, guys, Virgo new moon, we talked about it yesterday. I'm going to talk about it again a little bit because I feel like I can't get away from it. It's like this is the new moon that's going to allow you to self-care, self-heal, self-nurture without guilt. It's going to allow you to be on the airplane and put that mask on first and not feel bad about it. Because now you understand that you have to put your mask on first so that you can help other people. Before, Leo, you could have thought, no, I can't take care of me. I have to take care of everyone else. Now you're understanding depletion. This Virgo new moon is going to trigger some of y'all. I'm just saying. I know normally that's full moons and new moons. New moons are my favorite because it's like all new energy and you get to like start something new, and Aries is all about starting something new, right? But full moons are normally people's favorite because, you know, interesting things happen on full moons. People say that they feel their emotions more on full moons, right? I think this new moon is going to kind of feel like a full moon to people. Like it's going to be so powerful and so triggering that, and I hate to really use that word, but I mean, it kind of is, that it's like going to make you move. It's going to make you do the things, right? But it's interesting because when we fear something and we don't do it, we're really just causing ourselves more challenges. It's like when we just stop and just get it done and over with, a lot of times we realize, one, it wasn't as scary as we thought, right? But it's like it always makes, you're always, it's like crossing that bridge was for Aries. It's like once you get on the other side of that bridge, now you get all that stuff over there that you couldn't have before because you were too scared to cross the bridge. It's kind of the same energy for Leo. All right. We have the Five of Cups coming out, trust the flow. There is some loss here. Six of Swords, you're being guided. And King of Cups, divine masculine energy. King of Cups, counselor, mentor, therapist. This is someone that you trust with your emotions. You tell them your deepest, deepest internal hurts. So there's something about that you need to trust the flow on. I feel like if I'm talking to Leo, let's say I'm talking to divine feminine energy, there definitely could be like some separation between you and masculine energy. And it's like this energy of trusting the flow, especially if you feel like you're being guided towards that energy. And I mean, really could go both ways. Like, let's say I'm talking to masculine energy. Well, it's just about your feminine energy. It's like you feel like you're being guided towards this energy. All right, check your emotions and your challenges or obstacle, Leo. All right, so the moon comes out, and the moon did come out in reverse. Seven of Cups also comes out, and Queen of Wands also comes out. The moon. Okay, so let's talk about it a little bit. The reason it came out in reverse is because the moon is an illusion. I said that. It's like you're fearful of something, and it's keeping you from being able to get something that you need or want. Queen of Cups comes out. Queen of Cups is like, be confident in your choices. Again, the Seven of Cups. So again, just like Aries, was it Aries that it came out for? But Seven of Cups is like you have choices. Leo, you have choices, and it's not the confusing type of choices. You actually can see all your choices very clearly. There's no dark clouds covering your choices. Be confident in your choices. Don't let the fear of something keep you from being able to get the thing that it is you're going after. Embrace change, and it does show all the moon phases here. This is lesson learned. You have Ace of Wands, it's your fate, it's your destiny. Seven of Wands, you have to fight for it. Six of Coins, again, fighting for something, but it's like you're fighting to, it's definitely could be about bringing justice, but it's like you're fighting to be able to help other people. You could be having to protect your purpose from other people. Someone could feel like like someone could be around you that's trying to take from you. It could be an earth sign. And it's like you're just giving, 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 Leo. Giving, giving, giving. All right, seek enlightenment is the outcome. Seek enlightenment. The Hermit, big confirmation. Go within. You already have the answer, Leo. The High Priestess, another major arcana. Again, you already have the answers, Leo. And then Seven of Coins. Seven of Coins is planting seeds. The seed has been planted. But again, just like Aries, it's like the seed was planted a long time ago. And again, just like Aries, Leo, it's like these emotional, the fear has kept you from being able to get the thing that you've probably been trying to manifest just as long as Aries was. And it's coins. It's the coins, right? Look at all the coins. 2 coins. It's the earth sign too. So it's like, it's interesting. I picked the elemental wisdom, and we see the Be Strong card come out. I mentioned it when Tim came in because it came out for Divine Masculine in our collective reading. And he's standing on his toe. And it's like, it says be strong, right? And it's like his toe is probably on fire, but he's like out in the middle of this ocean on this one slippery rock, standing on this one toe. There's several 2 of Coins cards in different tarot where he's standing on a toe. It's like he's barely on the toe. It's like they can't get a flat foot on the ground. This is elemental wisdom. His foot is it's flat. It's like you're firmly in something. And 2 of Pentacles is about feeling stretched, not enough resources. So it's like, again, this seed has been planted a long time ago. But when the moon came out in reverse, it's like it told me right away, Leo, something was either kept from you, hid from you, made to look like an illusion, like it's something that's not real. All right, let's pull from angels and ancestors. Strong Cancer and Pisces. Virgo. What did I say? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Virgo new moon, guys, comes in on the 14th. On the 14th. Earth Guardian. I feel like there's just confirmation. You're dealing with an earth sign. Stay rooted and grounded. Look at that. Put your foot. Where did we see that card? Where's that sinking card? Flat on the ground. It's like, Leo, Aries may be having to tiptoe, but you don't. Your foot should be firmly planted. That's what I was trying to say. Firmly planted. On the bottom, Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Ace of Wands, same thing. All right, let's close it out for Leo with the Moonology Oracle. Leo, this is gonna help with your thoughts and emotions. And it's funny because we keep talking Virgo new moon, new moon, new moon. It's the full moon that normally has this emotional, right? But I mean, I don't know if you guys can sense it or not, but Aries, strong emotion. Leo, strong emotion. Look at that. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. And what was the one that was it release your fears? I can't remember now. But Aries, same thing, had some Scorpio energy. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. We did see that star sign right before we started Leo's reading. And communication is key. It's new moon in Gemini. On the bottom, you're very close to achieving your goal. Again, like Aries energy, this is interesting to me how strongly they are. Normally they're pretty separate, but it's like they're really strongly connected in a certain type of energy. And it's definitely this energy of we started something previously and we weren't able to finish it due to our own internal emotional fears. And so far, that's Aries and Leo. All right, guys, that's it, Leo. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please tap that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we're going to go check out Sagittarius, see what comes out for Sagittarius. Here's why it's all coming up, though. I mean, I'm getting it pretty clearly. It's like all this astrology, everything that we've been going through, all these cosmic influences we've had, that freaking Venus retrograde, right? Ended yesterday, guys. Some astrologers said the 4th. Today's the 4th. It's over, right? Now, remember, yes, there's the shadows, right? But I'm just saying, it's over. Definitely learned some challenging lessons, I would say. And last night when we were talking about the astrology, I said, this is the moon, this new moon coming in. This is the moon that you're going to implement all those lessons. But it's going to be easier this time. So that's why all this is coming up for the fire signs, because it's like, yes, you started this before. You weren't able to do it for whatever reason. But it's like now you're going to get this extra like cosmic boost, this help, this assistance to be able to do those things, right? It's a good thing you guys can't see my hands over here. I look like I'm landing a plane. It's crazy. I know, right? Definitely, what do they call them? A hand talker? Like people that are just constantly waving their hands. I don't know. Diana's ready for Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, let's timestamp. Ooh, I'm totally going to wait for it because I love the synchronicities. All right, let's do 52 for Sagittarius. September 10th through the 16th is the week that we're looking at, Sagittarius. This is for the next week. I am trying to always stay a week ahead. If you want to know what's happening this week, you can find that on my YouTube channel under the live tab. All right, so we have some angel inspiration. Let's jump in. Energy of the week, please. We have the kindness card coming out. That came out for bridging energy when we did the collective. Compassion, understanding, love. Be discerning comes out for your challenge or obstacle. There's something about the be discerning card. Number 13. All right, let's look at lesson learned that can help you with the challenge or obstacle. We have Archangel Raphael, it's number 2. And then let's look at the outcome. We have hope coming out. On the bottom, cooperate. All right, let's see. Let's look at be discerning. I got the book, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta know. I gotta know. All right. Discernment, understanding, wisdom. It's easy to get caught up in life and simply follow the crowd. But what makes you unique are the choices you make along the way and each action you take. Making discerned choices is important for you to fully align to the type of life you wish to live. Get to know what is important in your life. It's not only the bigger things, but also the small things. praying. There's something, Sagittarius, that you're praying for, and it's literally right in front of you. But I see that cross. You're praying for it. It's here. Maybe it's like, because Archangel Raphael is about healing. So maybe it's like you're praying for it and it's here. But like maybe you're struggling to have faith that you'll see it. Are you open to and seek out the truth in all situations? Let's look at cooperate, number 16. It shows the twins. Cooperation, encouragement, and prosperity. Although society tends to focus on the individual, cooperation is what builds communities. A strong sense of cooperation builds a deeper sense of purpose. In times of crisis, people usually rally together but forget the selfless cooperation when times revert back to normal. Your contribution to your family, community, and the world can help build bridges where once there was only division. Do you try to do everything on your own? Do you cooperate with others in a way that encourages a better future? All right, so I know this is going to be so direct, but I'm just going to spit it out because I've tried to read these cards like every which way but this way. So here goes. Ready? Kindness is here because you are showing someone an extreme amount of love and compassion and understanding. I feel like you actually feel guilty about that, Sagittarius, because you're also worried about something else. But it's like you feel like you're questioning, like, man, am I being kind to them because I'm scared of this thing? Or am I being kind to them because I love them and I'm just glad that we're together and I have this time, right? Be discerning as in your challenges, because whatever you're dealing with or whatever this energy around you is dealing with, it's like you're concerned somehow that it's almost like you're praying that oh, how do I say? Okay, let's say it's a cold and you're like, man, they have a cold. I hope I don't get that cold, right? It's something like that. Archangel Raphael is here in the lessons learned. And this archangel is the archangel that you call on. This is the archangel, one that's for traveling. Some of you Sagittarius, this could be about traveling, but I feel like this is about healing. And for some of you, this is going to be about healing a health situation. Also, hope is here. There could be this energy for some of you Sagittarius where you feel like you don't understand whatever the thing is. And it's like you could be fearful of it more than you need to be. And there could be like other ways, like you could be praying for other ways, maybe other like healing routes or healing paths or like healing. Oh, that's none of those are the right words. A different way of healing. Like maybe instead of going to a regular doctor for medicine, maybe you go to, I don't know, an acupuncturist for something, right? It's that type of energy. Like be discerning, look for different outcomes, look for different things. There could be something that's coming together, like right in front of you that you've been praying for. And then the hope card comes out at the end, because at the end of this week, it's definitely like you have newfound hope. And someone may be helping you. Again, I know it's weird in a work situation, but with this thing, and it's like you didn't expect that. You never saw that coming. Someone could have compassion for you, Sagittarius, and it gives you new hope. All right, let's look at the kindness card. Maybe number 34. Six of Swords. Again, being guided to calmer waters. Things could seem really choppy, like really disturbing right now. 10 of Wands, it's like heavy weight on your shoulders. This is too much. How long do I have to carry this? When do we reach the top of the mountain? It's too heavy for me to carry it alone. 9 of Coins coming out. Independence. It's interesting because it's like Sagittarius, you fought for some form of independence, and it's like now it's here. It's not about fighting for independence. You fought for a position, whether this is a relationship, like you fought for a position in a relationship with someone, or you fought for a position like in a job, a situation, but you worked tirelessly to get this thing. And it's like now that it's here, it's more challenging than you expected. All right, be discerning. So 6 of Coins coming out, again, balancing the scales, the Magician. You're trying to make something fair. You're trying to make something right. You're trying to speak it into existence. The Magician and Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is highly victorious, but we really don't talk about that very much. We normally just talk about the minimal amount of compassion that she has. Normally we talk about how she seems cold or standoffish. I don't really care what she seems like because she's badass and she gets the job done. And it's interesting because many times Queen of Swords comes out and it's sometimes a clue card for my karmic energies, my karmic in my own journey. But I'm not sensing that this time at all. This is you stepping into your power, being guided on how to end something that has been very challenging. But it's like you wanted this role, you wanted this position. Maybe it's like you're someone, healing, right? Maybe you're a caretaker and it's like, yes, it's challenging, but it's giving you what you wanted. It's giving you maybe time with a certain person or restoring something, right? If it's a work situation, it's like that's maybe like you move into a management position and it's like now there's more workload, but that's the management position that you wanted, right? So it's like maybe there's something more than what you expected. When you're, and I feel like for some of you, it's like you're trying to manifest this. You're trying to speak it into existence. And you could be struggling with that Magician. It's like everything on the table is getting knocked over. I will say with the Magician, it is about using all the elements: fire, water, earth, air. You could be struggling to speak it into existence, actually. But again, Queen of Swords, victorious. Archangel Raphael, you have 2 of Cups. There's a partnership, soulmate energy. King of Swords, we have a big match, a big power match. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, and 8 of Cups. King of Swords is about taking action and speaking truth. And 8 of Cups is about walking away from something. It says that, Sagittarius, it says that you're walking away from something because you realize that you have to go after your 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups, again, soulmate energy, partnership, something you want. In this 8 of Cups, in the elemental wisdom, the cups are not standing up all nice and neat like we normally see them. In fact, like she's just released them. It's like she's just released them. So Sagittarius definitely could have been holding on to something that was keeping you stuck, keeping you still, keeping you in a much slower energy. Let's look at the Hope card. 7 of Wands, again, fighting for something. 5 of Wands, yes, it's challenging, but you're prepared. And Knight of Wands, be courageous. Take action with passion. And Temperance, again, more healing on the bottom. This is your energy. This is your Sagittarius energy. It's your fire element, but it's your healing element. It's like there's something here. Again, it's like you've stepped up to a position, you've stepped up into a role that maybe you didn't realize just how powerful it was. Maybe you didn't realize just how much work it was going to take. Spirit's asking you to be passionate about the challenging situation that you're fighting for. And the Five of Wands, that's where I'm getting the challenges. That's what Five of Wands is. But Five of Wands also is training. They're not swords. They're not stabbing each other and watching each other bleed out. This is a training, preparation, practice. So the Knight of Wands coming out after that tells me like you've prepared. You've been practicing. You've been ready. You should be ready to take this courageous action that gives you this newfound hope. All right, Sagittarius, let's do guidance, angels and ancestors. The Hermit, retreat and recharge. Retreat and recharge. We're going to read that out of the book. Winter, take care of your needs. Take care of your needs. All right, let's do the retreat and recharge first. I think it's really the only one I'm being called to read. All right, so the message with the Hermit card, take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Benefit from the information that will come directly from your heart space. Some of you are struggling and you think that you could be like adding energies to yourself, and it's actually not what's happening. You're just depleted. The Hermit card is one of solitude and meditation. It represents your capacity to go within and arrive at the cave of your heart. Many of the answers to your problems lie within, and if you don't take the time to connect with yourself and feel comfortable alone, you won't be able to hear the messages that are rising up inside you. The cross-legged meditation position of the cave-dwelling sadhu on the card, I probably said that wrong, on the card is an invitation to harness the power of your meditation practice. The symbol behind him represents the union of masculine and feminine energies, hence support from Mother and Father God. Sagittarius, if you're on this twin journey with me, tap into the collective energies. Tap into the collective powers. All right, let's pull Moonology Oracle to close it out for Sagittarius. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. A little bit different, I would say, than Aries and Leo. Sagittarius, I feel like Aries and Leo, they set on something. And instead of actually working whatever that energy was, they set on it. You have been working the energy the entire time. And definitely could be bringing you some depletion. Especially if you're finding yourself tired, exhausted, not able to, like, you're hearing me say, find the passion, the courage, the drive, and you're like, where do I find it at? Sagittarius, the end of a tough cycle approaches its full moon in Capricorn. Prosperity lies ahead, a new moon in Taurus. And the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, please tap that like button for me. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very, very good things. Alison Krauss sings that song, Whiskey Lullaby. It's one of my favorites. I love you guys. I love that we all like the same things, right? How interesting. What are the odds? I'm just kidding. All right, guys, that's it. That's going to be your fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Guys, tomorrow we're going to be doing water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Again, 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So I hope to see all of you guys there. Thank you so much for coming in here and hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys so very much. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, guys. I'm ready to go get some rest. It has been a long but very fun and exciting weekend. Yes, we are, Tim. Yes, we are. Thank you guys. I love you guys. I'm always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Have a good night.